everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to my new series, a condo diorama in 1/6 scale for Marilyn Monroe. So far the front entrance is done. And the living room. In this video, I'll be starting on the kitchen makeover. I'm using this modern kitchen playset, My Happy Kitchen. I spray painted all the cabinet doors white. I don't remember why I didn't paint the appliance doors as well. I think I wasn't sure how to design the kitchen yet and wanted stainless steel appliances. But now I know what I want the kitchen to look like, and I will be painting them white as well. But first I want to measure the height of the kitchen. I'm going to raise it so it's scaled with Barbie. The upper cabinets are a bit low, so just a little bit higher. That's a bit better. The height of the countertops is about 6 3/4 inches high. I'm going to change the layout. I want all these three pieces together. Not sure how the island should go, maybe this way or this way. Not sure if I'll be using this piece or maybe making something else. The microwave should be over the stove just like in these pictures. I think it looks weird above this dishwasher. I think I can cut off the top cabinets and switch them around. Before I start cutting, I'm removing all the cabinet doors. I just need to cut straight down this line. I'm scoring it first with an X-Acto knife. Yay, I didn't destroy it. I'm removing the utensil rack. I want to add some lights to this upper cabinet. I just have to drill in a couple of holes to fit my little bulb lights through. I'm going to glue all 3 pieces onto a piece of foam board, but first I want to spray paint the appliance doors white so it'll be easier to install them before I glue in all the parts onto the foam board. I'm painting the faucet and cabinet handles gold, but first a layer of black paint. I was going to paint the inside of the oven black and these oven racks black as well, but the kitchen is really light. I don't think I want to paint the inside black. Maybe if it doesn't look good, I'll paint it later. I'm going to try to shave off some of the plastic where the utensils were hanging from. The plastic is raised a bit and it might get in the way when I install the backsplash. I'm removing the handles so I can paint them gold as well. I'm also painting the knobs on the stove and the dishwasher gold. Not sure what I'm going to do with the stove top. I don't want to paint it black and definitely not gold because the backsplash is going to be gold. Should I just leave it? Tell me what you think down below in the comment section, please. To make it easier to paint the handles, I'm sticking them into a piece of styrofoam. I'm painting this little bit on the microwave white. I changed my mind. I'm painting a little bit on the microwave gold as well. Before I raise the kitchen, I'm going to cut out my foam board pieces where the kitchen will be laying on. I'm using 2 layers of foam board. I think it'll give it more strength. I'm also applying foam board on the back of the pieces so there's more surface to apply the glue. I'm using more cardboard to make sure it's flush with the sides. And now for the styrofoam. The hot glue melted the styrofoam. I keep forgetting that'll happen. First I'm going to glue the kitchen pieces together. Oops, that's not level. Now I need to remove most of the glue and only apply glue to the back part of the kitchen pieces. That's better. I'm gluing on a piece of cardstock with white glue to the styrofoam. I forgot to do the other side. The styrofoam wasn't wide enough, so I'm gluing on a piece of foam board. Still not flush, so I'm adding more cardboard. The styrofoam melted a bit, but it's okay here. I glued on a piece of foam board in the inside of the cabinet so I could glue to the foam board, but it was visible from the front, so I removed it. Oh, another oops. A lot of oops on this project. I have to add a small thin piece of foam board here to the side so the microwave can fully sit on the foam board. Plus a shimmy to level it out. For the kitchen backsplash, I want to try these diamond making kits I thrifted. I'm not following the art on the canvas because I'm going to paint it gold. I never tried doing these before, just looking for a quick video. Okay, that's what that's for. Okay, I got it. I really like the colors of the beads from this art piece. I think I'll save it for another project, so I'm using the beads from the other kit. The art of the other kit is too small for the backsplash. I'm marking where I need to stop. This is going to take forever. I forgot to measure to make sure I have enough width. Ooh, barely. I think it'll work. Okay, this is taking way too long, and I don't even know if it'll look good. So I'm thinking I'll just do the back of the stove, like in these pictures here. Both backsplashes don't have to be the same, right? Another oops, I just noticed that her hands and face are not adhesive and there's no numbers for the dots to be applied to. Why didn't I notice that before? I assumed it was all adhesive. Okay, I think I'm still good, but I will apply the dots over the hands with some glue. It's a bit sloppy, but I'll make sure the sloppy bits are not visible. Cool, looks like the gold is working without the first layer of black. Another oops, a big one. I didn't cut it straight. Okay, no time to fret. I'll use some scrapbook paper I have. I have some gold ones that will look good, I think. Maybe this one. I like the pattern. But I don't think I want to use paper. I want it to look more realistic, more 3D. It's not what I was picturing. I need a new idea. I like the idea of the diamond kit, but the labor takes too long. Plus, I don't like that the oven backsplash was going to be different. I think it's okay if the oven is in the center, but not the side. So I want the whole backsplash to be the same. Hey, how about these glittering stickers? They might work. I'm going to apply them to a piece of Bristol board. It'll be a lot easier to work with because of all the gaps in between the kitchen parts. I'm just checking to make sure that the glittering stickers will fit behind the faucet, and it looks like it does. The stickers have adhesive backings, but I'm going to use white glue to make sure it sticks well. This is so much easier to work with than the diamond kit. Plus there's lots of different shapes of the glittering sticks, so I'll be looking out for more of those. I think this is going to look good. I can't cut the pieces in half for the missing parts on the ends, but I have the silicone mold I can make dots with. But it's going to take long because I only have one mold that fits the size I want. So I think I'm just going to apply the glue dots freehand with the glue gun. Okay, that fits. First I'm applying a layer of black paint. This is my favorite gold paint, but I don't have enough of it for the backsplash. I'm trying to match it with my other golds. Cool, looks like this one I thrifted wins. I'm using a paintbrush that's more fluffy, so the paint could get into all the grooves. I'm going to apply 3 layers of the gold paint. While the backsplash is drying, I'm going to work on fixing the cupboards I cut and covering the styrofoam bits on the kitchen. I'm covering the gap on the countertop with dry decks as well. Just trying to make sure it's level. I'm using these blind slats to cover the styrofoam. These have really come in handy, but I am now running low. I'm hoping I'll find some at garage sales because they're not cheap. I want to add trim on the top of the kitchen to hide the little light bulbs. I don't have enough of this frame trim I used on the fireplace, so I went to Home Depot and I found some trim I think will work. Now I'm going to paint it white. Oops, I don't want to get any paint on the appliances. I'm just doing the quick paint job right now. I want to add more detail to the kitchen and repaint the cabinet doors. Plus, I'm not sure what I want to do for the countertop. Should I leave it white or add some shelf paper? I don't think I want to leave it white. If you have any tips or ideas, please leave them in the comment section. I love how this backsplash turned out. It feels kind of rubbery. I'm not going to glue it down yet because I still have painting to do, but wow, I love it. And it didn't take long. Please tell me what you think. Will you be trying this for your mini projects? Well, I still have so much to do. The fridge, the curtains, wallpaper, I'm thinking a new table, not sure what to do with the shelves, plus a new kitchen island. I want the kitchen island to be the wow piece. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please hype and give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. Bye for now.